Annyeonghaseyo. Hi everyone, this is Ariel, one half of Soju for Two, and this is a final review for the Korean drama I Can Hear You. I wanted to make this drama review for a little while, but I finally just finished it. I was up to episode 10 for a while and just never got through it. So I finished it and I really, really enjoyed it. So let me tell you the main characters. So we have Lee Bo-young plays Jung Hae-sung, and Lee Jung-suk plays Park Soo-ha, and last person Yoon Sung-hyun plays Cha Kwang-woo, and we've seen a few of these actors before. The main female lead, I don't remember her from anything else, but I'm sure she's been in a few popular things since she's got a lead in this drama. The male lead, which is Jung Suk. He was in Hakyo. He was in Secret Garden. He's in a new movie that just came out. So he's obviously the heartthrob of the show. And then Yoon Sung Hyun was in Take Care of the Young Lady. He was also in Secret Garden. So there's a bunch of very popular actors in this drama. And it's an interesting plot. So the plot of this story is basically a revenge plot. We have a young man whose father was murdered, and this woman was the witness to the murder. She testified, put the guy in jail, the murderer. A plot twist: when the boy was in the accident, he suddenly was able to read minds. He spends 10 years searching for this heroine, only to find her as a sort of bitter attorney. She's a defense attorney, public defense attorney, and then he starts helping her. Love ensues, and there's a 10-year age gap between them. There's a few time jumps and all of those things. So, spoiler alert, there's going to be a few spoilers, and this is because I feel like there has to be. There's a love triangle. So the love triangle of this drama, what's interesting about this, I would say, compared to other dramas, is that the age gap is so severe and he's so young in the beginning that I honestly thought it wasn't going to be an actual love triangle. I thought it was going to be an unrequited love, because he's 17 in the beginning, so he's a junior in high school, and she's like almost 30, and so that to me is like the wrong age gap. Like I can see like 30 and 40, no big deal, but I feel like 17, that's a huge problem, right? Because he's underage. There was a time jump to sort of get over that problem. But yeah, that was sort of surprising to me that it went that direction. Just because, I mean, obviously I wanted her to end up with him. He was adorable in this, but I was kind of like, 17, not an issue. But they overcame that. And the other male lead in this, the second male lead, was really sort of charming and cute, but there's no competition really in the love department there. Misunderstandings. So there's a bunch of misunderstandings. There's an amnesia plot twist. There's a few things dealing with, truth, and because he can read minds, a lot of it, he has that advantage over people, but it's also sort of like a troublesome part of the show for me, because they make this big thing about how he can only read your mind if he can see your eyes, but in like the I don't know, first or second episode, he hears the murderer's brain and he doesn't see his eyes, so it's not necessarily the most they didn't stick to that wholeheartedly, but someone who likes like those kind of comic book stuff, I always notice stuff like that. So come on, writers. You missed that part. So there's a few problems with that kind of storyline, but I do think overall it was really good. Bad guy turned good, so really there was no bad guy turned good. The murderer, really, villain of the story, he never really becomes a good person. I mean, definitely he's murdered several people in this drama, but there's moments when you can see pity for him. So there's a heart to the show that is, I think, really good, and it made you really love it. Fashion, he's very fashionable. In the beginning, obviously, he's wearing a school uniform, and then at the end, it's like, oh wait, he doesn't have a job, he's had amnesia, he was on trial for murder, but he has beautiful suits. How did that happen? And like a $700 backpack. But yeah, fashion was very, very cute. Her fashion was very smart. She's a lawyer, a well-paid lawyer, I would say, looking at her dresses. Music, I don't really remember music in this, so I don't think it was very good. Kiss. There's a few really cute kisses in this. He really takes initiative. A few good ones is an aquarium kiss, which is lovely. Piggyback ride, yes, there's definitely a few piggyback rides. Both of the male leads give her a piggyback ride at one point or another. But this was, I think, a very romantic show, and it was surprisingly romantic for the age gap and things like that. You know, I didn't really see it. I don't know if necessarily I thought that the male lead and the female lead had a lot of chemistry, but the storyline was so cute that you really sort of got over that, and it was just like a story that you wanted to follow and you want to support those characters. So my final review for this, I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it was really really good, and even though there's a few little things that were kind of stupid, overall I think that the story was good and it was just really cute. And I don't know, I think that the main male lead, I want to see him in a lot of things. He's going to be in a lot of things. He's extremely handsome. The whole world loves him here. All my students have him on their desk, and I'm always like, I know who that is. But yeah, so I think it's definitely going to be a favorite, one of those dramas I'll go back to because it was so sweet. So check it out, and I have lots of other videos today, so check them all out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to me and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of those places. Bye guys.